So welcome. This is the second webinar in the series of 3. And as Nira noticed, if you registered recently, I've actually added some more dates. So I was going to do is one of these a month, all the way through the rest of the year. And later on, I'll ask you for some ideas on topics that you're interested in. I've put a few out myself, but if you're not that interested in those, then we can do something else. And I'm really just here to spread the word about shamanism. And many of you, I'm sure, have heard of energy healing and Reiki and Rouhani and shamanism and the rest of it. I do all of those. I'm just spreading the word. And also, I'm here because it's the way I make a living now. So, of course, I'd love you to come along for a healing. I'd love you to join one of my courses or buy one of my meditations or something. And I've got a list of those at the end. And obviously, I'll share those in emails and the rest of it. But this isn't a big sales pitch. I'm here just to make sure you guys go, so that's what shamanism does, that's how it works. I've heard of it. And last week we did a chakra cleanse, and we recorded that, and that's available on my website under the blogs, so it's there forever if you ever feel like you need to cleanse your auras and your chakra and the rest of it. It's there. And we were talking about last week about how many times do you clean your teeth, and most people like 2 or 3 times, and we will have at least a shower once a week and a bath once a year or something, more shower hair maybe once a week, depending on how long it is. But how often do you cleanse your energy bodies, your chakras? And I think Patty was like, once a week, and everyone else was like radio silence. And I was just explaining that imagine if you didn't ever wash at all physically, how dirty you would be. And it's the same with your energy body. So, and there was just replay that every single time that you feel a bit yucky, because it could just be your energy bodies that need clearing. So yeah, go through that. Today, I'm very excited about today. I must breathe and calm down. We're going to meet our guardian angels. At least that's the plan. Your expectations may be high, and that's beautiful. But also realize that if you've never been on a shamanic journey before, you might find a few issues. And my beautiful sister's here, Liza Humphrey, and I'll just use her as an example. And the first few times she did, she got stuck, stuck in her head, stuck in this reality. But when we go on this journey, we're going to go to the lower realms, and we're going to meet our guide there. And if for some reason it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Just play the recording again later on when you may be in a more relaxed state, when maybe the camera's not on and you've got things to do, and it will work for you. So Liza, do you want to nod if that's true?
Yes.
There you go. It's like I got a puppet on a string. I can do that 5 later, or was it 10? 10, all right, okay. Inflation, eh? But yeah, so and Liza now, when she wants to go through, she's got this big elephant that helps her move through the realms. And then next week, I'm going to talk a bit more about the different realms that are available in shamanism. So, is it like meeting your dragon? It is a bit like meeting your dragon. Yeah, exactly. So what I want to do now is share my screen, and may all the beautiful goddesses of Zoom allow that. You are sharing your screen. Can you see my shared screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. So I'm going to start by saying our guardian angel fights on our side with all their strength. When you were a thought somewhere between your parents and your soul was somewhere else, before you incarnated, they assigned a guardian or guardian angels, you could have more than one, to you. And that guardian angel is with you all the time. And somebody asked me the other day, even when I go to the loo. I was like, well, you could probably ask them to stay outside then. Yeah, they're not. I'm sure they can be discreet and look the other way. You're assigned a guardian angel, and many different modalities, not just shamanism, talk about guardian angels. And I think we all have a feeling that someone looks after us and someone looks over us, and that is your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is probably someone or something that you already know about, and when you were a child you probably maybe even spoke to them, and then you've grown up and become sensible and don't do that sort of thing. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, go back if you can in your minds to when you were a child. Were there any animals or pets or things you saw or something? But we'll go a bit deeper in that in a minute. So, just in case you've not met me, I'm Kev, the English Mystic. I've been on this journey of mysticism for probably a decade or so. Been practicing energy healing for the last 7 years, and just went past my 1 year anniversary of actually doing this full time, escaping the 9 to 5, escaping the corporate rat race, the thing that always seemed to suck my soul. I'm loving it. It's been an amazing year, and I've met lots of beautiful people. There's lots of gorgeous people on my courses as well. So what we're going to do first, let's go forwards. Let's jump forwards. So last week we talked about the chakra cleanse. This week we're talking about meet your guardian angel. Next week we're going to talk about the bridge between the seen and the unseen. So today, just let's all get present again. There's people popping in, they're arriving now. There's people that have been on here for the last sort of 10-15 minutes. Some of you have got busy lives, some of you are still making your breakfast. It's all good, but let's all just come out of our heads, in that head space, that noisy, busy, overthinking. All us humans do it. Let's just be present here in this moment. Because if you want to meet your guardian angel today, you need to be fully present, fully in your heart. Just breathe into your heart. Just imagine a little flame in there and just put all your attention into your heart. Just be love. Just be peace. Beautiful. So silent I could hear my stomach rumbling. Beautiful. So welcome to this space. This lady here might be your guardian angel. You never know. As I said before, our guardian angel fights on our side with all of their strength. No matter how big and powerful or how small they are, what you see, the visual image of them is just a representation. It doesn't matter how big or small, that they are extremely powerful. They're a powerful energy that's been sent to look after you and assist you in life. Yeah. Sometimes we think of our guardian angel as like a little plump cherub playing the harp. Maybe yours is, but don't be fooled into thinking that that's not got a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of wisdom to direct your life. But our angel is a warrior, a strong, courageous fighter. They'll stand by your side in all your battles in life. You know, your mental battles, your health battles, your overthinking battles, relationship, everything. They're especially there when you're feeling those days where you're feeling very fragile. Those are the days to really connect with your guardian angel. And maybe they just give you a cuddle and just look after you, make you feel safe. You know, you can just sit there and be, right, I'm just going to be today with my guardian angel. Okay. So what can your guardian angel assist you with? Well, the list is endless. However, I've pulled some out just to give you an idea. The biggest one is the protection from negative energy. So, for example, if you're going somewhere where you know it's going to be tense, that's the time really to call in your angel and say, yeah, give me some protection. And they'll stand between that negative energy with their shield or whatever it is they're using. They're very good when you've got those feelings of depression and anxiety. Again, call in your guardian angel and they'll ease that. They're there to assist you. They want to help you. They have totally unconditional love for you. They were assigned to you before you were born. They want to be with you. They've been with you all the time. They strengthen your empathic abilities. They can help any abilities you've got naturally. They can help enhance them because they've got that connection to source. They can assist with your relationships. Again, if you call them in, if you're going to have a powerful conversation, someone, you call them in and ask them to help you stay calm. They're really good for smooth travel plans. So whenever I'm going to go on a journey, I always imagine my guardian angel with me, protecting me, clearing the way, finding me a parking space, all that sort of thing. They'll help you. They help you let go of things that you should have let go a long time ago and leave it in the past. They help you start new beginnings. And they also look after not just you, but those around you. So your other half, your children, your pets, that cheeky dog of yours. They also give you confidence. So let's say you're going for a test or you're going to a critical meeting in your business. Again, walk in with your guardian angel. Imagine them standing next to you, protecting you from all the people that have got negative thoughts about your idea or what you're selling, or the mental ideas in your brain that, I can't do this test. They'll help you clear that away and tap into your understanding, your wisdom. They help you find lost objects. So if you lose your car keys, don't rush around the house going, just stop and go, guardian angel, can you please assist me? And they will always help you. They'll pop a little idea into your head. That's where I left them. And you'll dismiss that as like, oh yeah, I knew that. But it was them. They'll talk to you, and they help find people. They've been known to help find people as well, and pets and anything else that's lost. They're useful also when you're having financial issues and you want to attract abundance. Again, that they've got the ability to tap into the wisdom of everything. To just stop, talk to them. They'll help you manifest things. Again, Liza's done that. She's used it. They're also very good with anything to do with your body. So if you want to lose weight, ask your guardian angel to shut the fridge so you can't go and snack on those biscuits. I'm doing that at the moment. There's all this lovely stuff in there. I'm like, no, I'm juicing. No. And if you've got illnesses, you're sick or anyone else is, ask your guardian angel to help you again with that energy and that power and that wisdom. Yeah. Okie dokie. So who is your guardian angel? As I said before, cast your mind back to those easy free days when you were a child, when you ran in your imagination and probably literally in the garden you were playing with the wolves and the fairies, flying on backs of dragons, and the unicorn used to come in and the pixies would sit on your knee, and you have all those imaginary friends that you'd have your tea parties with and whatever I used to have tea parties, so I used to play war. But who were they? They have been there, and you're deep within you. You really know that they're there. Yeah. But let me tell you a little story about my guardian angel. When I was a kid, and like you're a child, your immune system's not the greatest, and it's fighting, and you go to school and you get that first cold, and then you get the second cold, and then you get that temperature that's like raging. So you're laying in bed sweating, and you're hot and you're cold, and you're hot and cold, and you don't know what to do with yourself, and you're trying to hide under the duvet. I used to see, people said hallucinate, a animal running up the stairs. So my bed used to look out across the landing, my feet would face out, and I'd just be looking at the top of the stairs, and the door would be open, and the landing light would probably be on, or the bathroom light was, and it was illuminated, and I'd see him, that lion, a full grown lion, running up the stairs in our little house, our little 2 up, 3 down, so it was 3 up bedrooms and 2 down, living room, kitchen, and it would come up the stairs. Its mane would brush against the side of the landing, and it would come round the corner, and it would be like, who's going to kill me? Its teeth are out, its claws are out, and it would jump on me. And like when you're a kid, you think, oh no, I'll hide under the duvet. So I'd hide under the duvet, thinking this is going to save me from a lion that's escaped from the zoo or something. And it would jump at me, and the last second I'd pass out. And then I'd wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm feeling good. Where's my temperature gone? I'll go back to school. Great. I thought nothing of it for many years, but every single time when I was a child, that used to happen. I reckon about 9 or 10, it stopped happening. I stopped seeing the lion. Skip forward many years. It was my birthday on Sunday. Of course, I'm only 26, honestly. My sister's only 21. And so skip forward a few more years than that. And I'm a retreat, of a Vipassana retreat, where you basically sit like a monk for 10 days. And you get up at 4 a.m. and you meditate all day, and then you go to bed about 9 p.m. and it just repeats for 10 days, and you're not allowed to speak to anyone. You're not even meant to make eye contact or anything. And the food's sort of fairly low key and your energy is quite low, so you spend a lot of time sort of half asleep almost, just meditating. But I was eating my porridge at breakfast and I looked out the window and I thought, oh, I must be really hungry, because I'm hallucinating. There's this full-grown lion sitting outside in the garden, and there I am, I'm eating my porridge, and I'm like, I need to tell someone there's a lion escaped from the local zoo. There must be a zoo around here or something. I was just sitting there watching, thinking, but I can't speak to anyone because I'm on this retreat where I can't look at anyone or tell anyone anything or say anything. So I was like, okay, I must have lost the plot. And this lion walks over, and I'm thinking, I hope these windows are strong enough to save me from this lion. And it sits down and it looks at me just like that picture. That's about the closest I could find. And it just stares at me, and it's like, he looks at me, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna be its breakfast. I'm about to finish my porridge. And then I just hear in my mind, I was never attacking you. I was saving you. I was like, oh. And then skip forward a few more years, and I went on a shamanic course, and they started talking about your guardian angel or your body protector or your soul protector. And what came forward? The lion. I was like, it makes total sense. So Leo, I know it's Leo the lion, he's been with me since I was 0, and he is my guardian angel. So there's probably a story somewhere in your life where you've met your guardian angel. You already know who your guardian angel is. Yeah. Okay. So saying, sounds like amazing. That's amazing. I wish I had my guardian angel while growing up. Yeah. I wish I hadn't forgotten about my guardian angel. But like I think most of us, we get to a point in our lives where you have to fit in, be normal. You're at school, and if you start talking about this lion that you see running up the stairs, you probably get put in one of those jackets where you can't scratch yourself. Anyway, I can not worry about that now. So who is your guardian angel? We're going to go on a little journey to the lower realms, and we're going to have the intention to find out our guardian angel. If you've got a good memory and you want to bring that into, you can, when we're on this journey, you can say this. You can say, come be with me now, divine protector, wise one, and mighty friend. I am ready to remember our soul connection and learn from you. Keep me under your protection and guidance always. They already want to do that, but they would just love to hear you say that to them. They've been there all that time, protecting you, assisting you, moving things around for you to make your life work. Somebody has to go, that's fine. You can see the recording. Thanks for coming up. So we're going to go on a little journey. So all I want you all to do is get extremely comfortable and close your eyes. If everyone can go, I'll just stop the sharing. If everyone can make sure they're on mute. Cool, looks like everyone is. I'm going to turn the sound on so we get some good music. What I'd like you all to do is just come into your hearts again. Really come into your hearts. If you've got anything going on in the mind, anything really, just ask it to park itself for a while. And if you can imagine it, just put it into a ball, like a tennis ball, and put it to the side and say, I'll pick you up afterwards. I don't need to think about this, I need to be in my heart. Just get into your hearts. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to go on a journey to the lower realms. I sent out a message earlier to all the guardian angels of all those people that are turning up for this and the recording to meet us there. Your guardian angel is everywhere and anywhere. It's just easier for us to go to the lower realms, because in the lower realms there's no interference. It's a beautiful, safe place, dreamlike place. Nothing can hurt you or harm you or attack you or anything there. It's fully, fully safe. It's a beautiful place, a quiet place, away from all the hustle and bustle of our lives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you there. So imagine for me now that as a group, we're all standing not far from my home, in England, in Devon, on Dartmoor, just beside a beautiful pine forest. Let's all just congregate here. You got your walking boots on, you got your waterproofs on, you got your rucksack and your drink and your snacks. It's not too long a walk up the hill. Let's all start walking up the hill. We can have a chit chat between ourselves, but if you stay silent, you may see, ooh, what's that among the trees? Some ponies, some deer. If you really, really look, you may see some fairies. So let's all walk now slowly up this slight incline through the pine forest. You can smell on the air that beautiful smell of the trees, that beautiful pine essence. We're all walking up the hill slowly but surely. Just ahead of us, amongst the trees, amongst this vast pine forest, we can see an open expanse. And you can glimpse through the trees as we approach it that there's a circle of stones. They're about 2 or 3 foot high, maybe sort of 25 of them. It looks like it's been here a long, long, long time. You can feel the power of it. It's obviously been used by many a powerful witch and shaman and druid over the years. One by one, let's walk towards that circle. And we're all going to walk around the circle once in a clockwise direction. With complete reverence here, walking round the circle. Stand by one of the stones that calls you. Lean against it, sit on it if you want. Okay. I'm going to ask all of my guides to open a portal now to the lower realm. A beautiful wide stone circling around staircase is going to wind into the ground, and we're all going to walk down as a group. Before we go, let's all set our intention. The most important part about a shamanic journey to any realm is the intention. Because it's a beautiful place and you can get a bit lost into the wonder of it. So we want to have the intention of going to the lower realm. We're going to walk down the staircase. We're going to walk through the cave to the light. When we get to the light, there's going to be a massive expanse there, a huge big open field. And there's going to be a bit of a party going on because there's going to be lots of your guides there, your guardian angels, So our intention is to go to the lower realms and connect with our guardian angel. Your guardian angel may be human, alien, mineral. It could be anything. It could be a dragon, it could be a lion, it could be an ant, it could be a human, it could be a god, a goddess, an archangel. Just be open to them being whoever they are. They're going to present themselves in a way that makes sense to you. Maybe they present themselves as an ancestor of yours. They're just pure energy, but they will show themselves in a way that makes sense to you. It's just a form they will take, like a chameleon, to connect with you. Okay, everyone ready? Prepare yourselves. I'm going to play the drum, and as the drum's playing, just walk your way down. I'll walk us all down. So remember, the intention is to meet your guardian angel. And if anything comes to you, just, hey, are you my guardian angel? And if they say no, say, can you show me my guardian angel? Beautiful. Ask all the powers here, the north, the south, the west and the east, the fire, the water and the earth and the air. I ask you to help us with this portal opening. Okay, the staircase is opening. Our connection to the lower realms is there. I'll hold it strongly. You're fully protected, it's safe. Start working your way down. Down the steps. Through the cave. Work your way to the light and the grass plain where all of the guardian angels are waiting. Enjoy. saying your goodbyes. Start working your way back. Back through the cave. Back up the stairs. File out one by one out of the stone circle, back through the pine forest, back into your bodies. Sitting here on this Zoom call. Come back slowly. Move your hands and your feet. Have a good stretch. Beautiful. Welcome back. Did anyone meet anyone? Did anyone actually get through and meet their guardian angel that they'd like to share? If you don't, it's fine.
I would like to share.
Yeah, please do.
Make sure that my volume is up. Okay. When I got downstairs, before I got downstairs, because I started seeing image already, but image that I've seen in the past, and it was different image. And then I asked, like, can you present to me in an image that I had not seen it, so I know it's not my mind making up.
Yeah.
And then out of the sun, I see an animal. I don't even know the name. I need to kind of porcupine, but not a porcupine, but not like, I need to look at that. I'm like, oh, that's a new image, so it must be you. Are you my guardian angel? So then from the animal head, then it became a human body with still the human head. It was very interesting. And it was physically was like a male, a dark skinned male, but with a very feminine energy. And so it was very, very beautiful. Like, okay. And then out of the sun, I saw other people and image that I'm familiar with came around after a while and circled me. So it was awesome. I hope he is really my guardian angel.
Beautiful. Sounds gorgeous. Yeah. It's worth going on journeys, other journeys, and just asking their name and asking them how they can assist you, and you know, creating that relationship with them. Beautiful. Anyone else want to share?
I can share.
Okay. Rosemary.
I have more than one.
Oh.
But I saw so much. It was difficult to, because the first I was seeing was a fire dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little surprised, but then I was just looking at them and just changing the view, and then I was seeing an older man, very old soul, and I could feel his wisdom. And but then my soul tribe with the Indians was coming in, and they were standing around me. And then I was seeing one person from the outer space, the blue one that I have seen before. But I was seeing so much, so it's very difficult to just pick one or two. Or, but anyway, the energy is there, and the opening is there. So, but the fire dragon was sticking out really. So, and the older man. Yeah.
You can have more than one.
Yeah.
There's my lion, the male lion. It turns out that he has a partner, so I actually have a female lion and a male lion now. Maybe you've got a dragon and a wise old man.
Yeah.
Explore and ask them.
Yeah. That was great.
Beautiful. Cool. Anyone else want to share? If you don't, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind. I saw, obviously, I still always see my lovely Mercy elephant. But I saw, to start with, she was like a fairy lady, but she was tall, but like with butterfly wings. And I asked her, and she said no, but she sort of moved out the way. And then there was, the only way to describe it is like what you would say as an Egyptian, you know, when they've got is it the dog's head? It was like that.
Yeah.
And I said, are you? And literally just nodded. And I asked what their name was. It wasn't like it was I was getting like Heracles, but that's more a Roman name. So I wasn't, and I kept asking, but I still kept getting Heracles, not Hercules, like Heracles, but that's not an Egyptian. But it was definitely like, you know what I mean, where they've got the Egyptian, but they were very just nod like that. Very
very regal.
Yes, very regal. So that's what I got.
Well, as we say, go on another journey and ask them a bit more.
Yeah.
Could you speak rather than just nod, please?
I was asking them questions because I've always loved Egypt ever since I was younger. Like I did projects on Egypt at school and everything, and I've been to Egypt quite a few times. I love Egypt. And I did say, oh, that's really funny because I've always had a fascination with Egypt. So have you always been around? Because thinking about it, I've always liked Egypt. Just nod. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I think I need to explore that a bit more.
A guide of many words. Maybe he's speaking Egyptian and doesn't understand your English.
Yeah.
Take your translator next time. Your phone translator, and see what happens.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Stranger things have occurred.
Yeah.
And Wendy says she's in Cairo in Egypt at the moment. Well, if
Wow.
you want to visit, need somewhere to stay.
Oh, wow. I love Egypt.
What's Wendy say? She says she saw a female indigenous elder, saw a few others. Her door is open.
Oh,
Goddess Hathor. Oh, speaking light language. Oh, blimey. Beautiful.
wow.
Yeah. Powerful. Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Beautiful.
Oh, you're welcome. So I have a connection with Hathor, but I only recently discovered Hathor, ever since I moved here. You know, we hear of Cleopatra, we hear of, the other ones, but Hathor was never one that I really knew about. And one of my friends who's a channeler channeled a message for me to look up Hathor. And as soon as I read her biography, I felt I was her. Like she loved turquoise. She loved helping people. She's also the goddess of the Milky Way, and she loved to party and dance like that. Like it totally resonated with me. So she came out in the Shamanic Journey we just had. So
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. So I need to tap into her more and try to discover her, like what her powers are and things like that, and see if I can transmute them.
That would be powerful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's true that they will lend us their powers. Yeah, they won't let us use them probably if it's for ill gain. If you're doing it to assist or heal or help the collective, then that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll use you as a channel between this world and their world.
But it's funny, ever since I've been here, I discovered Hathor, and then I met with it's called Kemet Tribe. They're here in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
I connected with them because they were having a Lion's Gate portal ceremony at the pyramids in August. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just saw it on my feed on Facebook. Like I wasn't even looking or anything like that. And then I connected with one of the sisters there. There's three sisters three women that are managing this. And what they do is that they go to the temples and have ceremonies, and they go to Dendra a lot as well. So, and me and one of the sisters, we connected, like, I think we were together in a past life or something like that. So, yeah. So like doors, like kind of like open all over the place. So I'll have to go discover it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anyone else, or are we all good? Looks like we're good. Right, what else have I got to share with you? Let's have a look at my slides. While I've got your attention, I wanted to ask you actually a quick question. Just going to share that. Cool. Is it sharing?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Perfect. So next week we're going to look at the connection of the shamans, so how they connect to the worlds like we did today. We went to the lower worlds, and I'm going to explain a little bit more there. And I've got a 17-minute meditation that's very powerful that I've pre-recorded, and I love to sit and listen to it myself. So we'll do that. But the following, I'm going to do one a month for the rest of the year, just to keep this flowing and keep sharing. I think every week might be a bit too much for my brain, but so I think once a month would be quite nice, and it'd be good to see you all maybe once a month if you want to. So I was looking at explaining soul retrieval. We wouldn't probably do a soul retrieval. That would be something we'd have to do more as one-to-one if people are interested. But I was going to do a group aura cleanse where we go through your 7 auras and cleanse those, which is very powerful. I also wanted to share ancestral healing and receiving of gifts from your ancestors, so you can tap into them and find out if there's some sort of curse or something that's been put on you. And also there's many gifts as well. Also, a very powerful one is a dismemberment journey, which is really powerful, and it's like a true cleansing of everything. So you leave the physical, all the crap behind. It's very strong. I'd love to do that as a group. bit more about meeting your spirit team, your other spirits. One of the courses I've got, I think we've met 8, and some people meet 12 in their one area, so some people have got 40 guides on their side, which is powerful, which is lovely. So I'd like to do that a bit more. And in the past I did connect with your dragon guide. A few people have mentioned dragons, so there's a journey there that we can go on again and connect with our dragons. Some of you have already got dragons, and it's always good just to meet with them again and remember. And a bit like your guardian angel, many of us have got a dragon guide as well, because it's a very powerful protector. And there's a story there where I met a dragon while riding my horse, but I'll save that for another day. And that's how I got into dragons. So my question for you is, what do you desire to learn about shamanism? If you want to stick it in the comments now or email it to that email address, I'll be sending this out and the slides and the video to everyone anyway that's on here. So have a think about, if I've woken a little bit up in you about shamanism, what would you like to know? What would you like to hear? I've got so much knowledge, I don't know which bit to pull out. And it'd be nice to share something that you guys actually want to hear about, rather than me just like spouting out about something I think is interesting and you're all bored stiff. So yeah, stick it in the comments, or as I say, just send me an email. Thank you very much. And if you've got any now you want to shout out, then please do. No, have a think about it. Where's that button gone? There it is. And then my sales pitch. I've got the chakra cleanse that's available. It's a £8.88, and you can play it as many times as you like. And I've got some healing bundles that you can buy. I'm also available for single sessions and triple sessions or multiple sessions to do healings or do anything that you want to do shamanically. So if you said, actually, I really would like to meet my guardian angel, then we could do a one-on-one and I can organize that. And then I've got loads of other stuff where I like to teach people how to heal themselves. So, teach someone to fish rather than give them a fish type thing. And there's quite a few beautiful souls on here that are on my course. So I think we're in week 5 this week. It's an 11-month course. We meet most weeks, and then some months we meet maybe 3 times rather than 4 times. And that's a deep dive into shamanism. I've also got some other courses that are an introduction. So it's like there's the initiate level, then there's the novice level, then there's the healer level, then there's the master level. And I've got all those, so they're all on my website. And yeah, I love sharing the energy, so I'd love to have you as clients as well. And then that's my contact details. There's me with my enigmatic smile. That's my favorite place in the woods. It's probably not too far from where all the fairies are and the magical area there. And if anyone ever wants to come on a walkabout around, sounds Australian, isn't it? around Dartmoor, then tap me up. I always love walking up to that stone circle that you guys all just went from. It's physically there. You can go to it and it's beautiful. And then there's also other places, loads of stone circles on Dartmoor. So I'll stop sharing that. And we came in 2 minutes early. Well done. Didn't overrun. So it's beautiful to see you all. As I say, I'm going to send you lots of information. What somebody put here. What is the dismemberment journey? I can tell you that. The dismemberment journey is where you go to the lower realms. And what you do is you ask your guides and your power team to dismember you. So it's in the lower realms. So you go down and literally your whole essence is dismembered. And it can look quite graphic, and there's nothing left of you physically in the lower realms other than the small flame or the big flame that is your soul. And then what they do is they put you back together, but they put you back together in a way that cleanses everything out of you. So all those traumas from your childhood, or it just basically it destroys you and then rebuilds you, and they rebuild you perfectly. And then you come back just feeling fully cleansed. It can be a little bit traumatic the way they dismember you and who dismembers you. So, or you might just get, I did one and I was just basically completely burnt up in flames, and I just was a pile of ash, but my essence was there. My essence came back fully cleansed, and it came back to my physical, and it was like, it was like having, I don't know, toothpaste stuffed in every part of your body, and very minty and very clean, and you just came back feeling amazing. So any other questions there? Thank you. Cool. Lovely to see you all. And my email address is there, so if there's any time you've got any questions, then please email me and I'm happy to answer them. I'm all over social media as the English Mystic, and I hope to see you all next week, and I'll email this out. And yeah, beautiful to see you all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, same to you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Namaste.
Bye.
Bye.